Today we're going to talk about how to level faster in Classic Hardcore. The aim of this video is to help you in your leveling process during your leveling journey on the upcoming official Hardcore servers. And for those of you who don't know what the term Hardcore refers to, these are servers where your character only has one life, so if you die, it's over. This means some quests will be very dangerous and difficult to complete, and most of you will need a new leveling strategy compared to what you were doing when Classic WoW first came out. Because while Classic WoW might look like a very easy game on a surface level, one mistake can easily result in the death of your character. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first tip that I want to give you is to use a leveling guide. Personally, I use RestedXP. The reason why this is the first tip that I want to give you is that using a leveling guide, all the theory crafting has been done for you, and you just have to follow instructions and you will stay alive. RestedXP has even come out with a survival guide based on getting you to level 60 as safely as possible, which is specifically made for these hardcore servers. Several quests are very dangerous and difficult. Some quest mobs will spawn waves of adds, some mobs will literally one-shot you, and some quest mobs just hit way harder than you would expect. Knowing which quests to skip and which ones to do is extremely crucial when leveling and only having one life, so my biggest advice would be to use a leveling guide unless you know every quest in Classic WoW by heart. And if you want to check out RestedXP, you can do so by clicking the link in the video description or the pinned comment. You can even try RestedXP for free, but the premium leveling guides are paid guides, but are worth every penny and are being used by hundreds of thousands of Classic WoW players around the world, and it's one of the most loved leveling guides for Classic WoW. Next up, skip escort quests if there's a queue or they are not available. Personally, I would say skip escort quests altogether, but some escort quests are actually worth doing, especially if the escort quest itself is escorting an NPC back towards a location where you are already going. Additionally, some escort quests will unlock additional quests and experience, like for example the Egg Escort in Tanaris, Hinterlands and Fairlands, which when you have done all of them you get an additional free experience quest in Booty Bay for a mechanical chicken and a bunch of free experience. Many escort quests can even be cheesed, like for example once again the Chicken Escorts, where if you personally grab the threat of all the mobs that are being spawned on the road, then either kite them around or simply don't let them hit you near the chicken will then keep walking and you can reset the mobs, effectively allowing you to skip mobs that are summoned during an escort. Tip number 3 would be to do dungeons with dungeon quests for upgrades to help you get more damage output for further questing. For example, as a warrior on the Alliance side, doing the Dead Mines and using Staff of Westfall will provide you with a weapon that you will probably use until you get your Whirlwind Axe. Additionally, you have several other quests inside the Dead Mines as well, and the same thing goes for Horde and the Wailing Caverns. And personally, I just think about which dungeons offers upgrades that are important for my class, as well as how many quests are available for that dungeon. As an example of this, as an Alliance player, I always skip Shadowfang Keep because we only really have one quest inside there if we play a certain class, and the dungeon is so far away from our questing location at that level that it just ends up taking way more time than it's worth, especially if you care about your leveling speed. Now, for the purpose of leveling fast, it might be worth setting up a group of 5 people where one person plays a tank, one person plays a healer or a healing class, and 3 people play a DPS, and then be in a Discord group together so you can meet up and do dungeons together while leveling. That way you can communicate on Discord, which is important for survival inside dungeons, plus you always have a group ready to team up with. Now just find players with the same speed leveling ambitions as yourself and you are good to go. Next up, download the add-on What's Training to save unnecessary trips to your trainer. This add-on will unlock an additional tab in your spellbook to see which abilities are available at your current level, plus the upcoming levels, so you can see which abilities you can train at which level. This helps you plan your trips to your class trainer, and you also know which levels provide big ability upgrades. So instead of going to your class trainer every 2 levels when you have upgrades available, Maybe you can schedule in a class trainer visit every 4 or 6 levels instead, effectively allowing you more time spent in questing zones. Next up, make sure you use Hearthstone effectively. A lot of people make the mistake of always having their Hearthstone in their capital city. I personally know lots of people permanently have their Hearthstone in Stormwind, Ironforge or Orgrimmar, but I'm telling you, by using Hearthstone while questing, you will save yourself several hours during the leveling process simply by min-maxing the use of your Hearthstone. By having your Hearthstone in the Inn of Duskwood while questing at the graveyard, you can save yourself what is a 6-minute walk the way back, and if you spend around 6 hours in Duskwood, that is 36 minutes saved by using Hearthstone on cooldown in one zone alone. There are other times where Hearthstone usage will save you even more time, like for example, at one stage you will have a quest in Darnassus to pick up feathers from the Hinterlands, and the Hinterlands is a pretty quick zone to finish, after which you will want to go back to Darnassus and hand in that quest, in which case using this Hearthstone will save you up to 20 minutes. Next up, split pull mobs. This is more of a survival tool than a speed leveling tool, allowing you to split pull mobs by splitting their leash. Simply throw an explosive or an area of effect on a mob that is surrounded by guards, and then you can reset the guards and kill the main mob. The reason why I bring this up here is because of the Forsaken Courier in Arathi Highlands, which if you use split pulling you can do this quest at a much lower level than you would otherwise want to be. If you don't know about split pulling, and this quest, doing this quest while you're naturally in Arathi Highlands anyway, will help increase your leveling efficiency and leveling speed, and knowing about split pulling in general will just help you out a lot while you're leveling. And the last thing that I will talk about for today is a tip that I have mentioned before, but considering this video is about leveling fast, it is worth mentioning again. Use guards to your advantage. As an alliance player, you can for example kite Hogger all the way back to the guards at this tower, and they will help you finish him off. As a gnome, you can do the same thing with the elite Yeti and the guards down at the road, and for undead you have a similar guard at this bridge. The main thing to keep in mind is that guards will only help you kill aggressive mobs, aka red mobs, and you have to get them below 50% health yourself to get that kill credit. And that's pretty much what I have for you today. If you have any additional tips and tricks on how to level fast in Classic WoW Hardcore, please post them in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Classic WoW videos. Your support is the main thing that keeps this channel going, so thank you so much. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again very soon.